Я уже забыл, что к чему, зачем я сюда шел.
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary. Clive, my darling, welcome to the Vale.
Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady. I am in your debt.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? And I told you, it's Isabel. Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
You, mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls. Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation. And I began to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. Though I can't say I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do your best. Oh, and take this. Proof of that trust. And hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that handsome face of yours. Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon. If you find anything, ask for me there.
Ну, давай. Или это побочка.
You wear the dame's brooch. She must trust you.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing then. Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she disappeared.
The day before, she was in tears. She'd lost her comb, a gift from the dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as a mother, as do we all.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps someone else did. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you. Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
Пойдем по сюжету.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy. You'll be knackered before the real work begins later on tonight.
I'm told you share a bedchamber with Tatienne. Did she say anything to you before?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name, but I know exactly who she meant.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every guil he earned on Tatienne, and picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her time. Followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first, but it didn't take long for her to get scared. She thought about saying something. But the dame was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in, and she didn't want to let her down.
This man from the garrison. Did you ever see him?
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye. Claims he got it in battle.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this. Find him, and you'll find her.
A man from the garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
Well then, I suppose you'll need
Excuse me, you there? The gentleman.
Did one of them get on this side?
It's not been half a moon since Bellamy's tour.
Heard the bones fell favourably.
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel branded? Fuck off.
Hold your tongue. He wears the dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to us for good.
А где? Чего? Какой?
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick.
Вот почему нельзя ему брошь сделать? Ну, то есть она ему дала брошь. Почему не сделать, что оно груди? Где они его нашли? Я не вижу.
Haven't seen him around lately, though.
On account of him being in war. Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant there.
The dame thanks you. Moor is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let it. I'll know where I'm headed.
Clive, tell me you bear good tidings.
That remains to be seen.
Oh, Tatienne, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moor. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moor to ascertain the truth?
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moor are rather set in their ways. You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary. There is a man in Moor who owes me a favor. More than one, in fact. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables. Tell him I sent you.
I shall return as soon as I find something.
Think I might see you tonight?
Что он хочет увидеть? Понятно. Ничего. А что ты можешь нам
The
сказать?
Dame may have given you leave to walk freely about Northridge, but one step outside these walls, and you're just another branded, with a target on his back.
Ладно, глупый.
The market's on.
Oriflamme. How many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
You see it too, then? There's
Not just me bleary eyes playing tricks on me.
If you mean the waves stopped at full crest, then yes, I do. How could I miss the bleeding thing?
That's enough for today, Branded.
Надо вспомнить, драться.
If the people of Moor are as intolerant as Isabel says, it's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here.
What do you want?
Weren't expecting any new Branded until the new moon.
You don't think he's a deserter, do you?
И что-то искать не должен?
Are you Bertrand? The dame sent me.
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when she wants something. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing, and I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one's been seen quarreling with a soldier.
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of shouting, from what I hear. If you seek him out, keep your head down. Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a Branded than help him. And that's even with the dame's brooch for protection.
Understood.
If even a grain is missing.
What's this? A Branded? Where's your master? Must I call for a constable?
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the dame. Perhaps you've heard of her.
Why, of course I have. I am the good lady's servant. Oh, what is it that she requires of me?
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago. A soldier with a scar over his eye.
Yes, that's right. He had a comb which he claimed was an antique. Said he wanted to trade it for a newer one. But old though it was, an antique it most certainly was not, as I told him. Nevertheless, he insisted that it was of great value and was quite vehement about my appraisal. I stood firm, however, and for all his bluster, he still purchased a new comb. albeit an inexpensive one.
And do you know where he went after that?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound, but as it happens, this one did. Yonder ruins, strange as it may sound.
My thanks.
Not at all. I would do anything for the dame. Anything. Be sure and tell her, won't you, that I was helpful. I mean, most helpful.
Блин, что-то меня в сон эта игра, меня в сон эта игра клонит. Нельзя его не на ночь играть.
It smells of death here, Torgul.
Да, Василий, пора умирать.
We can't let them get any closer to the village.
А вон чей-то труп. Эй, чё тут, что ли?
Bodies. A man and a woman. Well, the wolves have been busy, but the blood is long dry. So it is you, Tatienne.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to sea every night. You said her name was Tatienne.
You. Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no. I was sent to find Yannick. By the looks of things, I have.
We both found who we were searching for.
Nah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else. Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's going to find the man and kill him. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to Moor for some dealings and doesn't come back.
If you mean this comb, it was a gift from the dame.
If only Yannick had bothered to ask, eh? He might not be rotting on a hill.
I think he meant to ask her something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with a dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatienne is delivered to the Vale.
Is that wise?
Ah, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the dame doesn't hold it against us. Speaking of which, I saw her in Moor just now. Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better coming from you.
I need to tell Isabel. Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatienne by.
А вот в Red Dead Redemption это бы Кузба двигался. А, ладно, Digital Fountain, продажные свинтусы. Вот, как их слушать? Графическая игра, супер-пупер, которая не оставит равнодушным ни одного игрока. Вот это вы графикой называете, да? Да, графикой.
You, branded, here, now! You're late. What kept you?
Late for what?
Did they tell you nothing? A wild beast is savaging my boy! Well, don't just stand there gawping. Rescue him!
All right. Where is he?
My, I see they've sent me a branded with a spine for a change. He's over that way, towards the coast. Go, and see that you kill the beast.
For someone whose son's in mortal danger, he didn't seem all that worried. Something's not right here. I need to be careful.
The wolf! It's going to eat me!
Not if I can help it. Stay back. I'll deal with this.
It's over. There, boy! Don't let them get away!
Анимация убирания меча, конечно, отвратительна.
You weren't supposed to kill Wolfie. You were supposed to die. Father will have you whipped for this. Bearers aren't supposed to win. They never win.
What is this? Your father said you were being attacked.
You're not supposed to talk. Stop looking at me like that. We were only having fun.
Having fun?
Why are you still speaking? Father will hear of this.
The wolf's work, no doubt. But it's not the wolf that's to blame. Someone needs to put an end to this, before it happens again.
Вон там. Ну так, чисто ради интереса. А, ну давай я тебя убью.
watchtower. Should be well stocked.
Wait, you're not one of us.
Ты достал меня. Вот да, так сдохну.
You, Brandy, come here this instant. How dare you frighten my son? You slaughter his poor pet and then have the gall to return, head held high. That wolf was trained. Better trained by far than your worthless kind. You are the entertainment, nothing more. And we are most certainly not entertained.
Nor am I. You'll pay for what you've done.
See? I told you, he talks too much. It's not right. I don't like him, Father.
You're not the Branded I bought, are you? How dare you deceive me? Well, the sins of the slave are the sins of the master. Go! Summon the unlucky wretch you answer to.
Не будем
That
ее
unlucky
привлекать.
wretch would be me. I'm my own master. I'm beholden to no one. And I take orders from no one.
Lies! Do you think I cannot see that brand on your face?
Shut your mouth and listen. Those bearers you killed, they were people. They felt fear and pain, just as you do. And unless you wish to share in their suffering, you would do well to remember we are not your playthings.
Father, he's scaring me.
How dare you threaten us? How dare you?
Can't we just buy another hound? A bigger one, a better one.
Of course, my son. I'll have the villagers fetch us another. With jaws powerful enough to nip this branded's head.
Убить его, конечно, мне не дадут, да?
I'm wasting my time. But I can't just leave those bearers lying out there. They deserve a proper burial. That much I can do at least.
Меньше, что я могу сделать.
How many bearers have lost their lives to this nobleman's sport?
More victims of the nobles' games. You must be Clive.
How do you know my name?
The Dame. I'm in her service, like yourself. Never gets any easier, burying the dead.
Is that what you're here to do?
The mistress has me see to it that none are left to the crows. Since you're here, can you give me a hand?
Gladly. Let's put them to rest.
May their burden finally be lifted. I take it you slew the nobleman's pet?
I did. Now I expect they'll find another soon enough. And when it gets here, more bearers will die. How can they think so little of sending us to the slaughter?
Simple. Because you are not them. Bearers are tools when they're needed, and toys when they're not. And if one breaks, well, you can always buy another. Still, such attitudes don't always go unpunished.
Is this your doing?
Of course not. Wolves kill. It's in their nature. Invite one into your home, he's gonna tear your throat out eventually. Same with bearers. Fed or not, they don't lack for fangs. What will folk do when they bite back, I wonder?
Странно, что вы до этого не сказали.
Bastards, and I won't mourn the loss. Here. For their help.
You don't have to.
Take it. You never know. Our paths may cross again. Till then.
Нет, нельзя смотреть-то. Трупов показывать мы не будем. Ну, предположим, их скушали. Ну, давай тебя еще, может, ты какую историю расскажешь, противоположную.
Have you seen my Chloe?
Кто такой
I let
Хлои?
her out of her pen while I did my chores, but she hasn't come back yet. I think she's lost. Please, can you help me look for her?
Ну, давай попробуй.
I can't promise I'll find her, but I'll try. Describe her to me.
She's beautiful white hair. She lets me stroke her when I'm sad. She's ever such a good girl. So quiet and kind. And she likes walking in the wheat. I know the fields are big, but she's never got lost before. Oh, she must be starving too. She hasn't eaten anything since yesterday. It is my job to feed her.
In that case, let's not keep her waiting. That's a lot of field to search. With a little luck, someone might have seen her. You work these fields? I need to ask you something.
A branded. And an outsider at that, judging by the lack of manners. Why should I help you, eh? You tell me that.
Because a girl from the village asked me to find her pet, Chloe. Have you seen her?
Chloe, is it? Oh, little Lisette's plaything. Last I saw, the filthy creature was sniffing about the windmill. That girl's old enough to know she should tie her pet up when she's finished playing with it.
The windmill.
Off with you now. I won't have idle branded underfoot.
Chloe?
На труп, что ли, лает?
Brown than white. You're not Chloe, are you,
А чё она какая хорезная?
Is that someone napping on the job?
Ну, вряд ли
Hope they don't
уснул.
mind the interruption. The crystal's curse.
Chloe, I was calling you. Didn't you hear me?
What?
Get up now. You've slept long enough. It's time to go home. Chloe? Why did you already turn into a rock? I only made you do a bit of magic. You knew you were my favorite. None of the other Chloes had pretty hair. It could be months before Dad gives me another one. I have to wait until they're too tired to work anymore.
Is that all she was to you? A plaything? Do you really not care that she's dead?
She's not dead. She's a rock.
That? The crystal's curse? That's just how she died. And now she's gone forever. Giving another bearer her name won't change that.
No, don't say that.
It's true. And without that brand, she would have been just another girl. Somebody's daughter. Just like you.
But Dad said bearers don't have parents.
They do. Parents that give them away. Families they'll never see again. But you became Chloe's family when you took her in. Remember that. And remember her.
Да, веселый мерзавец. Тут надо вырезать кабелями народ-то. Интересно, почему маги восстание не подняли?
If it was a message that needed delivering, I could have seen to it, milady.
Of course you... You are still in one piece, I see. You will be pleased to hear that your companions have arrived. They said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east of here.
Thank you, but you needn't have come all this way just to tell me. I was on my way to see you.
You found her then? I see. My dear Tatienne. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young and far from home. But rarely do such tales have happy endings.
I found this with Tatienne. I believe it was yours.
Thank you for returning it. I shall see that it has a place on her pyre.
I should go.
Before you do, I have one last gift. A token of my thanks. The Veil counts among its patrons several high-ranking officers of the Imperial Army. According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen, it would appear that the legions are planning to march south.
Otto mentioned the same thing.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions? This is no mere skirmish. Were I to guess, I'd say the Emperor planned to abandon the capital. But that couldn't possibly be true now, could it? Take care, Clive.
I will. And thank you again.
Так, а у меня вообще есть что-нибудь интересное? Что я одеть могу там? Окей. Чуть-чуть стать послабее. Это пофиг. Вот есть.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon.
Ой, да ты скоро умрешь. Я вообще убивался.
The dame? How I helped to find the girl? You wouldn't have without me, you know.
The dame said you would be coming. Your friends are waiting at the chapel atop the hill. Go now.
Наркоман. Балдурчик скачался.
Any trouble on the way?
None worth mentioning.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
And here I am, the deserter come home.
А у них значков нет на лицо. А почему у тебя нет значка? Ты же тоже магией обладаешь. И она обладает магией. Где-то ставит значки, а где-то не ставит? Что-то я не понял. противен. Что тебе не нравится? Хочешь, чтоб я с тобой это?
Cheer up, you two. Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than a... brothel.
Really? Doesn't seem very private.
So then, how do we proceed?
We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Where the shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sambrek.
But not the most, which is a start. Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
A shortcut? And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Let's just say I may have attempted something similar before. And may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by Bahamut, but that's not important.
Sid, if the Mother Crystals truly are the cause of the Blight...
If? You wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools, and the most dangerous.
But what makes them think they have the right to use us? To leave us to die when our bodies are spent?
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic? Our fate means nothing to them. No, this isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried, but nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Sid the Outlaw. Ah, that'll do me.
You might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my deeds will be remembered, I'll gladly play the role of villain. But first, we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready. The world won't save itself.
Да, похоже, интерфейс сейчас сделают прямо лютые придурки. Зачем мне надо «да» нажимать, если здесь кнопка, либо делать кнопку зажатой, либо делать одно нажание и выбор «да», «нет». И то это абсолютно бессмысленное решение. И вправду знает ведь, как зайти.
There are not nearly enough men here.
Then it's fortunate the city guard doesn't take sentry assignment as seriously as you do. This bodes well.
I'll be a first. This may not be such a terrible plan after all.
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
Only that your last secret shortcut was nowhere near as secret as you claimed.
Yeah, but that's half the fun of it. Life's too short for perfect plans. You want a plan that'll keep you on your toes, stop you growing old and complacent.
Worked for you, has it?
Clive, my boy, even life's smallest challenges offer the opportunity to grow and to change. You must embrace these moments. Allow them to suffuse your heart with a deep sense of fulfillment.
Narrowly escaping death at the hands of an enemy is not my idea of fulfillment.
Something wrong?
Not at all. Just wondering if the two of you had finished.
Right. We make for the Mother Crystal's heart as planned. Destroy it and the whole thing should come tumbling down.
And if the passage to the inner sanctum is guarded?
Then we embrace the moment and use it to grow and change. Come on, this way. Trying to stay out of sight.
Obviously.
Don't worry, the passage is empty.
Why do you not play this game? Do you not have PS5?
All right, not quite empty. Let's get this over with.
One single man from reaching the sanctum, so shut
They're
your
not from the
gob and
garrison.
keep your
I swear this passage used to be secret.
Of course it did.
Perfect plans, Clive. Perfect plans. It never stood a chance.
You're welcome.
The main tunnel.
That would be my guess. There are sentries everywhere. Better already.
And all good things must come to an end. We might have a bit more company from now on.
Captain! To arms, men! Summon the enemy! At once!
the moment I was talking about earlier.
What have we here? More insects come to be squashed? You will find my mortar and I only too happy to oblige.
With a talker.
Then let's shut him up.
You feel that? Something in the air.
Ether. It's ether.
Then we better make this quick. Not this time.
Why won't you die?
Is he?
Oh, bollocks. He's got a Kashik.
Poor wretch.
Say you pity. Get not in return. There's nothing left of him but hatred and rage.
Let's end his torment.
Give them all you've got, boy.
This time.
I'll never get used to that. Kashik or no, he was still a man. A man who drowned in ether.
It's no way for anyone to go.
Come on.
God, duty's a death sentence in this place. Not that Sylvester cares. Oh, breathe of the blessing, my friends. Who said being a dominant doesn't have its benefits?
Sid, this is an ether flood.
There shouldn't be one here, should there? The workers couldn't survive this.
Well, it wasn't here last time, I can tell you that. Which means we need to be quick. The ether won't hurt us, but I'd rather not find out what it's done to everyone else.
Интересно, а что они здесь добывают? Вот эти камушки, что ли? На кой они их добывают? Какой в этом смысл? Тут за светящаяся фигня.
The miners. The gods.
Too far gone. The ether's most monsters up. All we can do now is put them out.
Isabel said she thought the Empire might be planning to abandon the capital. Could this be why?
She said you could call her Isabel. Never mind. If ever there was a reason to up sticks, then ether flood would be it. Oh, man. Those guards at the gate. They weren't there to keep people out.
They were there to keep the Akashic in.
Нет. Я понял, здесь, наверное, когда эта кнопка появляется, ты должен типа ощутить силу нажатия на триггер, но я эту херню все отключил, поэтому я не чувствую. Поэтому для меня кажется, это пустой трата времени, вообще без такого абсолютно. Может включить ради прикола, попробую. Хотя да ну нафиг, палец устанет. Зачем на это время тратить?
Doesn't look that far. Right. Yo. Whoa. Some help.
Hold on.
Not quite as spry as I used to be.
I'll take that as a thank you.
Look on the bright side, eh? At least you won't get lost.
Обратно-то уже таким маршрутом не вернемся. Ура, новый уровень. Что мне дают? А, аннекционный дают. Почему я вот это не могу? И как мне это создавать? Я там был? Ага, там по сюжету. с ними драться. Давай, все, падай. Ладно, давай так.
I see they replaced that wooden door with something a little more sturdy.
И как мы здесь пройдем?
On the count of 3.
What happened to 2?
Ask 1.
Once more.
Aye, seeing as you're trying now.
Ну, чувак бы с булавой нам из пушка пригодился.
As if that was going to keep us out. The mother crystal's just up ahead.
Is it? I can't see a thing.
Well, unless someone's moved it.
Я бы здесь еще поставил бы шоточку-то.
There's no one about.
I knew it would be big. But this...
There. That's our way into the inner sanctum. You'd think they'd have patched that up by now. Sorry state the Empire's in.
Wait. You don't mean...
Aye. My little game of hide-and-seek with Bahamut ended here. A tragic cost to this remarkable architecture. Don't blame me, he started it.
But how did he make it out alive?
I walked. You should try it.
Любопытненько. А это кто такие?
Is there something you two want to tell me?
Maybe later.
Those creatures from Phoenix Gate be here in the mines?
Are the two places connected somehow?
Да. Это еще кто такой? А давай вот так вот, хочешь получать по мордасам, да? Но тут, мне кажется, битва с боссом будет. Ну, или красиво, конечно.
When I was in the Imperial Army, Soldiers assigned to the Glass Gate would tell stories about something they called the Guardian.
Can't say I saw anything like that when I was last here. Then again, I can't say I've made it this far.
Let's just be careful then. Where did that come from?
If I had to guess... Poor beast. Another victim of the flood.
Ох, я сейчас мудохаться.
Well, if it's a fight he wants.
Ready, Clive?
Always.
Блин, так медленно.
Where's he off to now? Clive, look out!
мать, не, да?
A little help.
Два раза, я до сих пор умею. А еще больше может? Я не думаю, что ты должен вот, вот так вот. Наконец-то. Сколько? Кстати, по-моему, меч есть, да? Меч надо сменить.
Are you all right?
Fine.
The inner sanctum lies just beyond. Chances are the palace guard knows we're here. We should move. Not that any sane commander would send his men into a place awash with this much ether. Clive. If this all works, and the blessing fades, things are likely to get worse for our kind before they get better. Being the last to wield ether will make our talents that much more sought after, by which I mean hunted. I just hope, in the end, they'll see that we didn't have any other choice, that it was the only way to get us to a better place.
And here I was thinking I was the uncertain one. Luckily, 2 out of 3 of us have faith in you.
Then it all starts here. Time to earn that menacing title. Sid the Vicious, was it?
— 115. Давай, да, делаю. Не, подожди. О, я говорю.
That's better.
We're almost there. Anyone having second thoughts?
Not me.
We're with you to the end, Sid.
Then what are we waiting for?
Какая-то маленькая сабелька. Это на самом деле не под... Хотя... Что это такое? Типа это я уничтожу и весь кристалл, что ли, уничтожу?
It's beautiful.
The heart of Sunbreak.
Музыка как во всех финалках.
Well, that didn't work. I think we're gonna need a bigger sword.
Mine's bigger.
Thank you, Clive, but I meant that figuratively. The core's clearly made of sterner stuff. Tyler's going to have a fit when she hears about this. Stand back. It's about to get cramped in here.
И правда исчезает. Хотя не все исчезло. Ногой Сид бы не оценил.
Look.
What is that?
Sid!
Freeze. Come to me. I can't do this without you. Not again. Where are you?
Hold on.
I've been here before. You again? Where are you? What do you want? Fuck. He's still alive.
Ой. О, вау, вау! Оппонент пройдет, а нет, не работает. Какую роль это в сюжете играет? Я что-то забыл, что тут надо еще что делать. Уж как ролик просто смотрю.
That power isn't yours. But this is mine.
Как сильно падает вообще. 20 что ли?
I remember now. I had a fire.
А что, есть способности? Ну-ка. Да-да. Я же говорю.
How many more could there be?
Как же долго они затягивают. Ни хрена себе. А еще это больше жизни вы не могли ему сделать? Ну, вопрос. Какая скука. Или боя, не просто повторять. Я даже подойти к нему. Да. Грусть, тоска в высоком разрешении. Так, с котом наигрались? О, время-то сколько? Спатеньки пора так-то. Сосуд чего?
Clive.
Well, enjoy your nap?
You're wounded.
This? It's only a scratch. All right.
А где дырка-то?
We'll find you a healer.
Here. No, you won't.
Нет, не будешь, он сейчас сказал.
I know who you are. And if you think I'm gonna let you have him... Think again.
Ни крови, ни ран. Я понимаю, игру для детей делали.
One left. That'll do me.
Ну хоть в одежде бы дыру сделали, просто сделали дыру бы там. Темные подтеки.
Try not to talk.
Под жопой-то у него есть, на губах кровь есть. Почему, ну...
Clive, for so long, I thought I had all the answers. But then I met you. And I learned it wasn't a good death we should be fighting for, but a better life. It's all very well, a man reclaiming his fate. But if he can't choose how he meets it, what's the point? So, I made a choice.
Вообще ни дыры, ничего нет.
The rest is in your hands. The crystal's blessing is a prison, Clive. And if it's an outlaw the world needs to help it break free. Stop. Please. I can think of none better than you.
В каких частях умирает, в каких-то нет. 9 не умирает. 8, кстати... А, не 8, он, по-моему, тоже не умирает. Может, сначала расскажешь, про какой план ты говоришь?
In ashen grip, let ember glow, to kindle flames anew.
А он как туда дошел?
I'm sorry, Clive. Had I arrived but a moment sooner.
На миг тебе тут надо было очень...
Do you remember me, boy? I saw you protect them. That was very brave. I know you're there, Ultima.
Ультима. Любите так называть врагов, да? Имеется была 8 часть.
You have learned our name. What else have you learned, Phoenix?
My travels have revealed much about you and your ambitions. I know that it was you who tore me from my brother. And I know that it is his power that you seek. But know this. If you want him, you'll have to go through me.
Very well.
Breath of mine ancestors, fill these lungs that I may dispel the songs of suffering.
A disturbance.
We'll leave. My brother alone. This is getting us nowhere.
We agree. No more games, Phoenix. We have come to claim our vessel.
And I said no.
These flames are nothing. You will know what it is to burn.
Yours is a fleeting form. I'm not fool enough to think I can harm you. to protect my brother, I don't have to.
These are not flames of destruction.
Have you forgotten already who I am?
Нам ведь придется с этой ультимой драться еще раз. И, возможно, она даже не... Красиво.
We've got to go! Not without this!
Sid is not among the dead. Shall I send a Stolas?
That won't be necessary.
The finest silks from the master weavers of Randalar. Come, feel its softness.
Chocobo steaks, chocobo sausage, all from greens-fed farm birds. None of the old courses you'll find elsewhere. Here, take a bite.
I've got peppers and peas, beans and beets. If it goes in a pot, I've got the lot.
Curatives, restoratives,
Look all you like, sir. It's all fresh. Picked this very morning.
Restoratives, unguents, ointments, poultices, harmatives, curatives, restoratives. unguents, ointments, poultices. Might I interest you in a potion, milady? Perhaps a soothing salve to ease the aches of the road? I'm sorry. I wish you well, but may the mothers guide you. Calmatives, curatives, restoratives. Unguents, ointments, poultices. Calmatives, curatives, restoratives.
Как они так делают, а? Они 15-й на эти же грабли наступили, только там 10 лет спустя. Где он был 5 лет? Что они делали 5? Он 5 лет татуировку сводил? Почему повествование такое рваное? Ну ладно, там показали его в детстве, потом убрали кусок, как он взрослел и стал мужиком. Но тут-то... Что у нас тут вообще? Где я нахожусь?
It's good to see you, Sid.
Да нету.
What have we learned?
The bearers are locked up in an old courthouse on the edge of town. And I hardly need tell you who is there to make sure they stay that way.
Kupka's private guard.
It's a trap. And not a very good one at that.
Почему он взял имя Сида?
Another? What does he hope to gain from this?
I'll have the captives free before nightfall.
You do nothing of the sort. Our comrades didn't give their lives for you to get your throat slit in a god's-forsaken slum.
So those in the courthouse should be left to suffer.
That's not what I said. I simply meant it doesn't have to be you who frees them. Damn it all. You're as stubborn as the old Sid was. Just don't say I didn't warn you. You're Sid now, and if anything happens to him, we're finished.
А сейчас чё, капюшон не надеваешь?
Please, we don't know anything. You have to believe us. We'd help you if we could.
But you're helping us already.
Forgive him, my lord. He did not mean to offend.
Quiet, you!
No sign of Hugo.
I'll wager he thinks as highly of his minions' traps as we do.
Then this should be easy.
Don't hurt us. I beg of you.
Quiet means quiet, branded scum.
Знаешь, магия молодая, ну что, нельзя поджарить там харю льдом в глотку запили.
It's going to be all right. I'm here to even the odds. Any objections?
It's him, the outlaw. Sit here. Come on. Go. Summon the others. The bearers.
Safe.
Sit down.
Titan sends his regards.
Интересно, он тоже погибнет, когда свои способности?
Enough of this! Let him play with the kitten!
They brought a pet.
На это музыка играет постоянно.
You'll pay for what you've done, Sid.
Those things are fast.
We'll have to be faster.
Порвал вот так просто. Тыкательно.
To hell with this!
They'll tell Hugo.
Let them. There's been more than enough bloodshed for one day.
Тебе по морде дали.
Murderer. All of our friends are dead because of you. Do you hear me? They used us as bait. Bait to lure you out of your stinking hole, all because you couldn't just let things be.
What are you even doing here? We
That was
never
weird.
asked to be saved. Did you think we'd thank you? They'll never forgive us.
Wait,
We're all
I
marked now.
For 5 years we fought to secure a better life for our kind. To see that we are treated as equals. Do you not want that?
What we want is to be left alone. Every time you show your faces, it is we who suffer.
It's all right. I'm sorry.
Just leave us be. This is our home, and this is where we'll stay.
Sid told us this wouldn't be easy. They'll come round.
If you say so.
We should go.
Что я сделал? Вот зачем вы вот это вот сделали? Вот я до сих пор этого не понимаю. Это настолько тупо. То есть я никуда не могу переместиться. И меня вот этот выбор делает. Ну да, вот. А чё бы и нет? Кстати, по-моему, карта не все. Может, все. Делай к снимку. Может быть, пишу обзорчик. Но это так тупо вообще.
That night 5 years ago, we destroyed what for many was a symbol of hope. For a reason they'll never know. We cannot blame them for thinking us the cause of their misery. Though it's to give them a better tomorrow, they see only that we've made their lives harder today. Yet the boil must be lanced if it is to heal.
I can't help but wonder if we've made the right choice.
Хороший вопрос.
When Sid said that he wanted to create a world where we were free. Free to choose our own path. I honestly don't think it mattered to him if that choice was right or wrong. Only that it was our own.
I miss him.
A world where we can live and die as equals. That's what he wanted. What we want. And that's why I bear his name. It's why we've all chosen to bear his legacy. And I'm not going to let anything stand in our way.
Rides over, lovebirds, home sweet home.
Дом, милый дом. Home, sweet home.
Otto was asking after you. Let's go and see him.
Never a dull moment.
Интересно. Зачем так сделали? Тоже непонятно.
Welcome back, Sid.
Finish with that log, so
Otto will want to know what happened in Cosmos. I expect he'll be in the mess.
А вот здесь вот не надо зажимать R2. Почему в одном моменте надо, в другом не надо?
All operations are suspended.
Ah, there you are, Clive. Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sent his thanks.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army. Should be back any day now.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons. I'd trust I'm not intruding.
Милашка.
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm?
Теперь ты будешь
To
рассказывать.
absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here? Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern Storm has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last...
Вот слева Инхари, Инария, им всех, как бы всех больше неудобно. У них получается узкий перешеек земли, который может с 2 сторон атаковать. Я тут не могу, да, крутить? Вот где флаг висит красный, нижний, вот там можно было взять, перерезать, А верх не могли город отобрать. Очень неудобное месторасположение. Ага. Священная империя Синебад. То есть Железное королевство или Священная империя Синебад могут, в принципе, вот этот город отвоевать. Но Железнокровкам потяжелее будет все-таки. Тут надо как-то проходить. Их могут атаковать. Да, но вот Священная империя всех удобнее этот город отбивать. А от Республики Дельман я вообще не знаю, как она отбивается. Я вот не понял, это вот это королевство Валун, что ли?
Of blood is spilled.
You were born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
Even. Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was, adequate.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
Here for another of my lectures. I admit, a far more reputable fellowship. My beloved homeland. Or at least, it was. One would think.
Я так понимаю, сейчас именно началась игра.
One must understand one's place in the world.
Ага, то есть это нейтральная территория получается. Что? Как идея государства. С одной стороны, конечно, прикольно.
Here's the latest information I have.
Да. Да. Это кто? Ну ладно.
Of course. The state of the realm is ever
На
changing,
этом мы
Clive.
закончим. На сегодня. Точнее, уже на завтра.
Does that one have blood on it?
Is it business or pleasure? If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it. You'll break your back stuffing all that in your satchel.
Она в кмете все.
It'd better all be here.
Back, are ya? What do you want?
Странно, это будет 180, 180, да?
Anything else?
Ага. Подожди, ну расскажи мне, что.
What do you need? Things here ain't too bad. Nah. You've forgotten already? Because I haven't. Still.
Well, don't just stand there gawping.
Well, you won't hear me complaining. The only drawback... Still... I remember it like it was yesterday.
You're our leader now, Claire. Watch yourself out there.
No, perhaps I should just have Blackthorn make me a new one.
Have we any... What can I get you, Sid? How am I getting on? Ah, about as well as you'd expect of a barmaid pouring sour ale for... And it'd be worse than that if Molly here didn't make the best stew this side of Stone here. Even if it is mostly just yesterday's leavings. Don't tell her you heard that from me, though. Don't be a stranger, Sid.
I am a tinker by trade, but I've always been fascinated with the art of healing.
If only there were a salve to mend a broken engine.
Norseman Harpocrates.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
Ready? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same. But alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head. But without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please, don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
Not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
У вас тут мугл вообще-то летает.
The twins seem well.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night, from some more than others, and the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day. Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
Ладно, все вот на этом. Так.
Not back a blink and you're already off solving everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Otter stole us. All right, I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
Have you been to the toll? I hear a new shipment's just arrived. Oh, no. I still owe her for the hairpin I bought my wife.
Ладно, все, вот здесь сохранимся. И на этом пока все. Да, уже поздно. Хватит.